She did an interview with a colleague, a good friend of mine, Kirsten.
I did. No party this year. What's going on?
We're broke, man.
Oh, really?
I want to know the truth.
We just have to get together in a bar then. And
yes, we'll do that.
Okay.
In that interview, you talked about some writing you had done for the background of Thorn, and that's really created quite a stir. People are really interested in that. Is that something you would ever kind of leak out or let people see?
No. I mean, some of the things that get... I mean, it's free-flow writing, so you just pick up your pen and write whatever comes into your head. So it gets very jumbled and really unpublishable. I just really enjoy it. It's a way of... some people use a dictaphone. It's like a diary, I suppose. So, yeah, there's stories that you write, and I think it has to be only ever for me.
Well, you know, a bestseller in some circles, for sure. So... You're known as an actor who kind of, really takes on-set things seriously, and Thorn, obviously, intense as he is, you had to do that. There's also a need, though, to have camaraderie with the people that you're acting with. How did you balance those two kind of factors? It's
something that always plays on my conscience, and I finish a job and think, God, I really should have had more fun playing that, because I probably do take myself a bit too seriously. But I just found that there was plotting where Thorin is in his journey and figuring out in such a long story where we were and what I wanted to achieve. I just had to really concentrate. There were days when we would get into the fighting sequences where there was less intense mind work to do, where I could enjoy myself and play ping pong with Graham McTavish.
That's a fun time, right?
Really good fun, yeah.
You also have a scale double in the film, obviously, who does some important parts for Thorn. How did that change your approach to how you tackled your character?
I mean, it's really difficult to hand over to anybody, whether that's a scale double or a stunt double or a picture double or an animated double. So whenever possible, I would put my hand up and ask to do it myself, because you do have to step in and direct someone else that's taking on your role for a moment. And I do believe that even from a shot from behind, you can really see if it's that character or not. And so yeah, but it was interesting. It was relinquishing the role for a moment.
So your character definitely has an arc and a descent, if you will, as he starts to. This is all book stuff, so it's okay. But a little bit of the madness of the gold and the desire. How did you pace yourself so that you introduced that at the right moments, like in this film, without being fully given over to it?
It was something which was a constant dialogue between myself and Pete and Fran and Philippa, who were writing the scenes. In an earlier version, we did have Thorin begin to sort of feel that madness as he approached the mountain, which we decided that was too soon. So it doesn't happen until he's inside the mountain, and you see the first glimmer of it at the end of the second film when he traps Bilbo and says, "Where's the Arkenstone?" And you just see that moment and the unreasonable thing that the dragon sickness does to his mind. So, but it was always there, waiting to sort of be plotted in.
My last question, I guess. You've seen the film now, and you see your performance. Is that comfortable for you? Is it fun? Is there an element of fun to see what you've done appear on screen and how it's different than maybe you imagined?
Again, taking myself very seriously, I always find it horrific the first time I watch the film because, of course, you're studying yourself, and I'm highly critical. So the first viewing is not always a good one. I've done that. That's out of the way now, so I'm looking forward to a second viewing. But the one thing that lingers in my mind is how incredible the dragon is, how extraordinarily beautiful he is. I didn't expect that. I thought, he would be fearsome and awesome, but I didn't expect him to be beautiful, and he really is. So,
well, thank you very kindly. Appreciate it.